Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with occasional review. Today's video is going to be small planning versus large planning. I'm not even sure exactly what I'm trying to say in this video. I started it earlier and I was like, none of this makes sense. So let me tell you my thoughts and feelings. First of all, I've been doing some summer shopping. This is money that I have budgeted away specifically to buy some new clothes and some new shoes. So I've done the work, I've gone through my closet and I've gotten rid of a bunch of stuff that's old, that doesn't fit me anymore, that's just not working, okay? And I'm just updating all of those things and I really needed to do it, which was really, really nice. Like, you know, you are a planner addict when your bras are falling apart and you're still thinking about buying another traveler's notebook. It's just so ridiculous. But I got new bras. I went to Torrid and found some really nice ones that I really liked and I was very happy. So what does that have to do with any of this? Well, I have stuff in my carts for planning. And I talked about last video how I just want to buy all of the things. So for the past 2 weeks, I've been buying online and in-store stuff because I needed to try things on. And again, that was budgeted money specifically for that. And that kept the demon inside of me at bay, right? The shopping planner demon. And so I didn't buy any planner stuff. Yay! Well, come to today, I have no more things to buy and there was some money left over, like summerly things that I needed, like clothes-wise and shoes. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to spend that money. I want to spend it on planners. So I thought I should come on here and I should talk about the small size planning versus large size planning because I'm thinking about sizing down even smaller than this and it's a dumb idea. And sometimes I just need to come on here and talk through it with you guys so that I can see that it's a dumb idea. Do you know what I mean? Okay, if you don't know, we're going to talk through it. So I have been planning in a Leuchtturm 1917 since March 11th of 2022. I started this, you know, almost halfway through the month. And the biggest problem that I have with this little planner that's adorable, this Bujo, is that I can't fit a whole month on one page in this bullet journal style. That makes me so sad. Of course it fits for this month because I started on March 11th. Now if you do a full-on month, you have to divide it up, right? Like this. And I'm just using this for memory keeping and I'm not even doing a great job. Today is April 16th, 2022, in case you're watching this in the future. And look at all of this backlogging I have to do, which is fine. But I don't know. I hate this. I hate this. Will I do the same thing in May? Probably, because I'm ridiculous. Knowing that I full well hate it and I don't ever look at it and there's no point. But I kind of wanted to move up a size so that I could go ahead and be able to fit the entire month on one side. You know what I mean? It's just something that I need to have. I understand if it's something that you don't need to have, but it's just bothering me to no end. I can't explain why. So here we are today, have a couple days left in this week. I went ahead and I marked all of next week in this beautiful green and then the week after that in this pretty sand color, and that will be the end of April 2022. So I counted out the pages in the back and I do have enough for March, and that makes me kind of sad because I was really ready to move into something else. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, but Sylvia, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Hi, have you met me? I don't know why I feel like I want to move into something when this says works so well for me. It has a little space for my dailies, just like a couple things I want to get done, and then a little bit of journaling. Well, I really needed to think about that, so I did. Sorry, I'm having struggles with my asthma. The wind has been awful here in Colorado and my allergies are out of control. This is an A5 Slim Jibun Tacho Days, okay? So when I was in this, I would put like time blocking off to the right and then the little tick boxes on the left. That's where all my to-dos would go. I would even divide this, put a little journaling here, how I felt about the day here, or sometimes vocab, even a quote. And the quote could be from a book, audiobook, TV show, or a movie. And it was so great when I was looking back to see all of that. I don't do any of that in here. Like vocab, what is that? I don't do any quotage or anything in here at all. I don't have a separate book for that because I finished up all my other notebooks. And so I'm really starting to miss that. Now this is a busy month, April 2022, because I'm doing Camp Nano. And my writing challenge was 50, I wish it was 20, 50,000 words in a month, and I am behind. But because of that, I'm really just focusing on writing right now. And I think because I'm struggling with my writing, I am trying to pretend like it's my planning, right? It's the planning that's the problem, which I'm taking note of, and I'm saying, no, Sylvia, it is not. You need to figure out this writing situation, and I've kind of hit a wall with a problem in my book, and I need to just, write it down on paper and work it out. And every time I have a problem, like in life, I always think, oh, it's my planner, and if I just got the right planner, or if I was in passport size, this wouldn't be happening. And I think a lot of us feel that way, and I'm registering this. I'm taking it all in, and I understand that. But I'm thinking about, for May, moving into here, because I do miss all of the little things that I would add into this page. At some point in some days when I was just home, it felt like this was an overwhelming amount to fill up. And let's see, let me show you the difference. So it's significantly bigger. And then at some point, because I was adding in quotes and vocabulary and I was dividing up the sections, it felt like I could make the page work a little bit better. And then by that point, I was just bored and wanted to move on. So I'm thinking about, for May, moving back into here, these pages in the back here, doing some flash fiction or working out my novel on these extra pages in the back so that I can have this finished up by April, because there's about, I want to say 47 pages left, which is why I can fit a whole month left in here. That I think if I free write some stuff and do some mind maps and stuff like that, I can get it done by April, so I can move back into here. This goes until June because it's like an avec version. It has 6 months in one book and then 6 months in the other. And then at the end of this, I will decide whether I want to keep that other book and continue, or give it to a friend, or sell it online. And I think that's what I want to do, because it just doesn't make any sense to size down to passport, you guys, especially when I'm saying that I don't like the fact that I can't bullet journal the way I like to in here. Passport size is even smaller. Sorry, I should show you that. This is A6 in height, and I don't know, I'd say filled notes is in between this and this, so it's even smaller than filled note size. I don't know why I would do that to myself. I guess because my little planning in here has been working so well, but it's just a dumb move. And I know it's a dumb move, and I need to come and talk it out in front of you guys. And hopefully you guys will also see that if you're struggling with this, that maybe there's something going on in your life and it's really not your planning system or what you're planning in. It's just the fact that you're kind of dealing with some avoidance issues, possibly. I don't know. Maybe. So yeah, but I have passport stuff in my carts as we speak, waiting for me to push, buy. And all my cards are saved in the stupid computer, so it's going to be within seconds, no takebacks. So I'm glad I talked it through. I really do want to move into this, but I think that planning really doesn't work for me in a traveler's notebook as much anymore. If I want to keep everything all in one place, it does, but then I can't give love to my other planners. Like, I'm still using this, and I thought about doing my weekly and then dailies in the back here. For some reason, I can't use these pages. I don't know what the problem is. I've used like 3 pages in the back here. And I'm like, Sylvia, you have these little companion notebooks. I have several of them that I can use if I run out of space, and they're exactly the same amount of grid, exact same layout, except it doesn't have the edging, so that it can fit here in the back nice and snug. So that's another option, but I want to use what I have, you guys. I'm trying so hard to be good and not buy things. It's not that I'm being bad if I buy things, because there's money there. It's just, I don't need it. And honestly, I feel like at this point, I don't even really want it. It's just like it's like a habit, you know what I mean? It's just an impulse. It's impulse buying, and I don't want to. Okay, so I've rambled on, I think, enough about that. I am going to finish April, like I mentioned in here. I'm going to stamp Monday on here just so I can't change my mind in front of you guys. See, I need witnesses. Also, I just found out from my family that this friendly atheist is going to be hosting Easter at my house because I have the bigger yard and the bigger house. Which, you know, my sister doesn't even celebrate the holidays. She celebrates, excuse me, food. She just likes to eat. So we're going to have a barbecue up here and watch Spider-Man. I want to call it Spider-Man 3. Is it called Spider-Man No Way Home? We watched it in theaters. I think it was only the second movie I've watched since COVID happened in theaters. Just gonna put this in here like that. And I'm all excited about it. I know some of you guys have bought A6 sized notebooks because you've told me down in the comments. And I apologize, but I have been out of the house shopping and hanging out, which has been great. So I haven't really gotten to the comments, but I'm going to sit down and do that today because I finally am home. If you're wondering why I'm going like this, clickety-click, the more times you click, the more ink gets on the actual stamp. Sometimes if you only do it once, it's kind of faint. And I'm sure I'm over, you know, I always over ink because I'm the world's best stamper, y'all know. So there's that. I hope that you guys have a fun Easter, whether you're an atheist or not. Your family has demanded to come to your house. Who knows? I think Jay is calling me right now to tell me that he's on his way and I have made nothing for his lunch. Because I am the best non-spouse. We're not married, but we've been together for 18 years. That money cannot buy. Anyway, I'm going to get him something, I promise. I'll make him a sandwich. All right. Haha. Okay, so Sunday is there. And this day is just my review, which I don't have a lot of space for review. And I thought about giving myself 2 days, and I get it. I get it, you guys. You're like, just give yourself, it's a bullet journal. Give yourself as many days as you would like, excuse me, as many pages as you would like. But I can't do that. I like my style. I like the style. And I can't give myself like 2 days of a Friday or 3. You know what I mean? Even though you can. And I know that sounds silly, but I like the style. I'm caught up in the style, you guys. I'm just caught up. I don't know. All right. So hopefully, here's hoping that I avoid another day / week of buying things I don't need. Because if I buy a passport size, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. I mean, I'm going to use it for like a month. And then y'all know I'm going to abandon it. So there's that. But I really do. I really love this size. It's really cute. I want to go back to my monthlies that I never used in the front of this book. You guys, I never used the monthlies in here. I'd forget to use them. I don't even know what my problem is. But they look so nice and big. And I miss this tracker even though I complained about how much it sucked. I don't know. Maybe this is the month. Maybe May is the time. March. May. I'm going to use this in May. Stranger things have happened. Probably not. All right. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.